Hey, what's going on YouTube? Finally getting up, MLB 13 the show, my review. Now, I've had this game since it came out, and it's taken me a little while to get the review up, but I just wanted to go through all the game modes and play with everything with this game and just get a good feel for it before I threw something up on YouTube. So, like I said, I've had the game since it dropped, since release day on March 5th, and just going to talk about all the modes and what I think about this year's game. Some of you guys may have had MLB 13 or MLB 12 the show and might want to know how it compares to MLB 13 the show, whether you should pick this game up, whether it's worth it compared to last year's. And for me personally, I'm a diehard baseball fan. I love baseball. Anything about baseball, I'm just all into it. So for me, this is always a must-buy on a yearly cycle. And the one thing I can say about this game this year compared to last year's game is that they've fixed some of the bugs and they've gone even more into detail on some of the things about this game. Like for instance, just on a regular gameplay mode, I've probably played about 40 games so far. Just a regular pickup exhibition game. And last year, out of that many games, they had a feature where the baseball would hit the bag. And out of 40 games, 10 games at least had a baseball that hit the bag and bounced off and had a weird carom into the outfield or in the foul territory or something like that. This year, I haven't seen that happen at all. I mean, that's pretty realistic to me because in baseball, that rarely happens. I mean, once in every blue moon. So to see them dumb that down in this game this year, that's something that I like to see. To me, the controls have gotten better. The hitting has gotten better. You know, they have beginner mode for people that aren't really good at the game with a true sim-style baseball game. And I even gave that a try, and that was pretty good. But me, I just play on the highest difficulty all the time. And I enjoy it. I still have fun with this game. I have a lot of fun with this game. To some people, it may not be enough of a change from last year to this year, but for me, it definitely is. Now, getting into some of the other modes of the game, Home Run Derby, Online Home Run Derby, and online is something where the show has struggled year after year after year. Surprisingly this year, the online is on point. I can say I played a couple of games online with no lag and very few hiccups. You can actually get a game in online and play a true sim-style baseball game online, which is something that was impossible to do in years past. Now, yeah, you'll have a hiccup here or there, but you're going to have that with any type of online game. But the Show 13 has taken tremendous steps compared to years past. Beyond that, other things they've done with the online feature, when you play a game, I'm not really too fond of this part. You can't see who your opponent's picking, so you're going into a game blind, so you don't know who you're going up against. But on the same hand, they don't know who you're picking either. So it kind of works out pretty well. But I would still personally like to see who I'm going up against and try to match my lineup up or try to match up my pitching staff against who I'm going up against in my game. Another problem you'd face in years past with online play is people that always use their same number one starter year after year after year, or game after game, I mean. So if you're playing the Tigers, Justin Verlander, you would just see him all the time. This year, you can try to do that, but they have this fatigue that carries over. So if somebody's using the Yankees and they use CC Sabathia or the Phillies and Roy Halladay, they're going to go through the game. And once he's been used for one game, if they try to start him the very next game, he's going to be fatigued. And he's definitely not going to be as effective as somebody pitching on full rest. That's one of the features I did like that they add this year in the online play. Online Home Run Derby was amazing. Had a lot of fun. Played with a couple of friends and had no qualms or no hiccups with that at all. The Diamond Dynasty, something I didn't even try last year. Wasn't really interested in it. And I gave it a shot this year. And I had a lot of fun with it. It was pretty good. For those who don't know, it's pretty much like Ultimate Team for Madden or FIFA or NHL, but it gives you a really good feel for the game. There is a lot to go through in the menus. I mean a lot. So you really have to be focused and know the ins and outs. I myself went through the tutorials, and that's something I rarely ever do. Me, I like to pick up and I like to just straight go. But for Diamond Dynasty, that's something that you might need to do if you're just getting into it or you're not really familiar with it. Overall, I love this game. I think it's great. Yeah, there's still some bugs and there's some things that still need to be fixed. Hitting could definitely still be a lot easier, but it's just your personal opinion. Me personally, I still enjoy this game a lot. It's always going to be a yearly pickup for me. But anybody that has questions on upgrading from the Show 12 to the Show 13, if you're a diehard baseball fan like I am, this is an absolute must-buy. They've polished up a lot of things, they've tweaked some things, and overall made the complete experience better. So this is my take on MLB 12 or MLB 13, the show. If you guys have any questions, comments, likes, dislikes, whatever, hey, leave them below. And just stay tuned. I got more videos coming up. I'm gonna have a video coming up here pretty soon about the upcoming baseball season. Once we get to the end of spring training, who I think is gonna make the playoffs, your division winners, possible even World Series champion, and I got a little bit of a rant coming up about the World Baseball Classic and Team USA's performance on that. So like I said, any true baseball fans, man, this is definitely going to be the channel for you. So just stay tuned and check it out. And I'm going to get these videos up on a more regular basis. Once again, thanks for checking me out. Stay tuned, YouTube.